My name is Petteri Ruotsalainen. I'm from Valo-valmennusyhdistys ry, which is an NGO from Finland. And we work with people who are in the most vulnerable position in our society, and we have some development projects as well. So I'm from this project called Aluto, which is an AI project. Basically, it's a youth development project that aims to find ways how to utilize AI into youth work. Well, in this project, we on the first year we were just discovering, what's AI, what does it mean in this context, in youth work, in non-formal education, and basically we had like creative methods. We were creating art using generative AI, just playing around with different software and trying to figure ways. For example, like first of all, why should we talk about AI? How should we talk about AI? What should we talk about AI? And et cetera, et cetera. And on the second year, we've been trying to spread the knowledge that we've got into the people working among youth. I mean, it is a youth work development project. However, I think that most of the stuff is applicable into the work of anyone who works with young people or just people who live in the Western society in the digital world. AI is everywhere, whether we want it or not. And all of us, we use AI every single day. When we talk about AI, we very often talk about generative AI. But generative AI is actually just the tip of the iceberg. People have a lot of fears and prejudice against AI. It's something abstractive, something you don't really understand. But once you start to understand that actually, if we use our mobile phones, if we use Google Maps, if we use like navigation programs, if we use AI is something that we take a picture with our phone, and there's a lot of AI going on in that process. AI is not something that sci-fi movies have. The real AI and the sci-fi movie AI are two very different things, and the sci-fi movie AI doesn't exist. Like, we are collectively trying to increase our knowledge about AI and how it affects our lives. People who work among young people, we have to be the responsible adults who help young people to navigate in this new digital era, if you will. That's a fine word. Of course, Valo-valmennusyhdistys, who runs the project. I'm the sole worker of the project, so it's a small one. And then our partners, Verge is one of the biggest ones, who had influenced, I think, the most. And I want to say Panu Räsänen from Verge. He's the mastermind who's been helping out me a lot during this journey. And our other partners, like Youth Service of Jyväskylä, the Art Museum of Jyväskylä, and Into ry. Yeah, of course, our funding, who's funding this thing is Regional State Administration Agency. So. That people who are skeptical or have prejudice, have fears towards AI, it is very hard to. I mean, I'm not trying to speak. I'm not pro AI to everyone. I don't have like pink glasses on. So we talk about the risks and the opportunities, but it is quite hard to even get into discussion with people who are very, negative towards AI. I think that is one of the biggest issue that we face. But I feel that during the, let's say, maybe half a year ago, I think people slowly started shifting towards the idea that okay, AI is here and we can't deny it away. So maybe we have to get into it and start to get some info about it. I believe that AI in general is getting more and more recognized on every level, and people are really realizing that we have to start thinking about it because it's such a huge part of the whole digitalization. And I think it just needs some time, and people will shift towards getting some info about it in time. But of course, we need projects that are, focusing only this topic and trying to raise awareness and figure out new ways how to use it. And as I said, like previously, we are collectively all people trying to raise our knowledge and get some ideas on how to utilize it into our lives. It's a bit like when the internet came and we were collectively, wondering that, hey, we have this thing called, internet. Hey, have you heard about, there's emails, you can write letters that are, digital, So I think it's a similar process. Absolutely. I mean, definitely. And I hope that after these tools to explore workshops, people will use them in their work and share the knowledge, share what they've learned from each others and during the workshops. So I hope that that project in the near future will start to use some of these methods in their work as well.